Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva is above. If you have a spirit in heaven, help us. Remembering your filial devotion, I will grant you a pair of Guanyin divine eyes. It can see through the past and future. What? Divine eye. No more rent to pay. I'm going to have someone take you down. Kicked out of my house. The landlady. Give me a few more days. Wait until my mom gets better. I'll find a way. Pay up the 10,000 yuan rent. You say you're poor, so be it. And he brought along a sick mother. Unable to pay rent within a week. You too. Everyone, pack up and leave. Unemployment is one thing. My mother suddenly developed high blood pressure. What should we do now? Daughter. It's mom who held you back. Mom, what are you talking about? I'll work a few more jobs. Everything will get better. If only the gods and Buddhas could manifest their powers. Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva is above. If you have a spirit in heaven, help us. Remembering your filial devotion, I will grant you a pair of Guanyin divine eyes. It can see through the past and future. What? Divine eye. The Bodhisattva has manifested his power. Yen, what are you talking to yourself? Mom will go get you a glass of water. What use is this Guanyin divine eye? Could it really see through it? Waste cardboard costs 0.4 yuan per gene. Half an hour later, 0.6 yuan per gene. My eyes. He could actually see it. This will be worth in the future. Although I don't know why. Cardboard can suddenly increase in price. But if half an hour later, the price of this cardboard box really went up to 60 cents. That proves my divine eye is real. I can really see it. Future prices of items. Daughter. We might be getting rich. Ah. Half an hour passed. I don't know my divine eye. Can you really see it? Information for the future. Half an hour passed. I don't know my divine eye. Can you really see it? Information for the future. Sir, collecting scrap. Girl. You're pretty lucky. The processing plant just told me. Urgently collect waste cardboard. Here you come. It went up by a full 20 cents. Come, let me weigh you up, sir. All right. These waste cardboard cases have really gone up in price. My divine eye is real. Miss Lai. Your family is struggling. I added some for you. Go buy some meat, and also get a taste of meat. Thank you, sir. With this divine eye in hand. Still worried about hard times? Today, pork costs 11 yuan per gene. Tomorrow, it will actually rise to 30 yuan. If it weren't for my divine eye, you can see the future prices of items. I can't believe it's true. Isn't this the west side of the city? And it was in the suburbs without swine fever. When the time comes, other urban districts. Everyone has to come here to buy pork. So the pork price hike definitely hasn't been out of the question. If only I could stock up in advance. Wouldn't that be a huge loss? Oh wow. Isn't she the poor girl from the village? Come buy meat. Let me say this first. I won't sell anything below half a gene. I want $6. Do you? How much? 6,000 yuan. Let me say this first. No credit at all. First, I'll pay you a deposit of 3 sanctuaries. I'll give you the rest when the meat is ready. This girl must be out of her mind. Stocking up on so much meat isn't about rotten anymore. Forget it. Money but not profit, bastard. Completed. I'll take the meat to your place right now. The remaining 3,000 are yours to spin. Money and goods are both settled. I'm not backing down. Yen. Why did you buy so much meat? Mom, I'm just waiting for this batch of meat. Let's make a big profit. Daughter. How do you know? Today, pork prices are going up. How much do you want to set for this price? The time has come. 30 yuan per gene. Can this be sold? This was comparable to before. It's almost 3 times more expensive. 31 gene. Are you robbing me for money? Have you heard about the swine fever outbreak in the eastern part of the city? Now the whole city. The meat from the west side of the city is the safest. That's already considered cheap. Yes. My nephew just called and said. The meat in the supermarket was already sold out. Give me 5 gene. I want 3 gene. Give me 5 gene. I want it. Don't rush. Don't worry. Everyone has a share. Give me 3 gene. You really hit the nail on the head. That's great. We have money to pay the rent. Oh, don't grab it. Give it to me first. Don't rob anyone. Mine, mine. My 3 Jean. Boss, mine. This morning, he made 17,000. Not to mention the rent is enough. I can even buy medicine for you, Mom. You little brat. Did you know pork prices would go up? I paid for the meat as agreed. You also voluntarily sold my pork. It's not you who said it. No returns. I don't care. If you hadn't taken my stock in advance. Bought out. So I didn't even have enough to sell today. All they can do is watch others make money. You just want to leave like this, but there's no way out. Hey, if you have something to say, let's talk it out. Don't get worked up. Don't get worked up. His Hetian jade pendant. Tomorrow, it will actually rise to 50,000 yuan. Isn't this way more profitable than selling meat? I bought the meat properly. Even if I call the police, I'm in the right. But you really did suffer losses. How about this? The money I earned. How about splitting it between you two? Then compensate accordingly. Really. However, you have to use that jade token to exchange for it. This junk is just this junk. Nor is it worth much. It was dug up in my dad's field, just for fun. If you want to change it, then change it. First, transfer the money. You're pretty sensible. Daughter. Is there something special about this jade token? You're not the type to compromise like this. Mom really understands me. This one, it's far more valuable than pork. What? I remember there was an antique shop nearby. Let's go browse the antique shop tomorrow. Yo. It's not that I owe my sister's family. A poor girl who rents a house, so poor that they can't even afford rent. And I still have the leisure to browse antique shops here. Why? I thought I'd come here to sell scrap to pay off debts. How can you talk? You don't need to worry about it. We will pay the rent on time. 10,000 yuan in rent. Tonight, I'll give it to you. Oh dear. Tonight. Are you robbing a bank? Surely they don't want to sell this lousy brand. This thing is worth it. It's really hilarious. This is it. High quality Hetian jade. Miss, are you selling this jade? I'll pay 50,000 to buy it. You said this is worth 50,000. Of course. I've never misjudged him. Girl. Are you selling this jade pendant? I can settle it on the spot. Of course, it sells. Alright, I'll sweep you over. This young lady. You have sharp eyes. It's a great place to snag bargains. You're sure to get rich. The boss is right. With these divine eyes, I can resell antiques now. Sar. Why are we here at Antique Street? Your daughter is a master appraisal expert. TCH, at such a young age. Was quite angry. Then look at my stall. Is there any treasure or not? These things. Or the price remains unchanged. Or the fluctuations are minimal. It seems this stall. There wasn't much good left. Boss. These things of yours, boss. Do you want to accept this? This is passed down from our ancestors. I urgently need money. This glaze color, this vessel shape. There are plenty on the market. Not worth much. Half an hour later, the porcelain bottle. So 10,000 becomes 200,000. This is truly a genuine, valuable item. Boss. Have mercy. Just accept it. My spouse is hospitalized, waiting for surgery. That's what I'm counting on. At least I could exchange it for some life-saving money. Hey, go away. Don't hold me back from doing business. Uncle, this vase costs 10,000 yuan. Are you selling or not? Uncle, this vase costs 10,000 yuan. Are you selling or not? Sell. Of course, it sells. And I think you have some insight. This vase. There are tons of wholesale markets. You spend 10,000 yuan to buy it. Little girl. Too much money burns through the air. My daughter is willing. She has the best eyesight. She said it was worth it, so it definitely was. What's the point? This guy is a bastard. Definitely going to hit your hand. This young lady. This vase, can you show me? Isn't this Mu Yen from our village? Hurry and pay me to watch. Of course you can. Who is this person? Such a grand display. Once again, the village chief leads the way. And he even brought bodyguards. You don't even recognize him. Mr. Qian, the richest man in the west side of the city. The largest jewelry and antique shop in the west of the city. It was his. Such a big shot. Why did you humble yourself to come here? They came down to inspect. Could there really be some treasure? Looks like this treasure Qian Zong is looking for. 80% of the time, it's probably just a pretty face. This was during the Kangxi era. A vase with blue and lotus patterns. The glaze is rich and smooth, and the painting is smooth. And it's been preserved so well. Miss, you truly don't hide anything. This morning. News has spread in the antique circle. A complete set of Kangxi official kiln vases and ornaments. The last lost item. Right here in this market. This vase is so precious. I will provide 200,000. Buy this vase. Miss, are you willing? How much? 200,000. Bought for this 10,000 yuan. It could be sold for 200,000 yuan in the blink of an eye. What? This girl really made a fortune. This girl is quite young. His eyesight is truly sharp. Since money always recognizes goods, then this vase will be yours. Your village has produced a capable person. This card contains 200,000. This is my business card. If you need anything in the future, you can reach out to me anytime. Thank you, President Xian. Not bad, Mu girl. She truly deserves to be my daughter. Mu Yan, hurry home and take a look. Your uncle's family, they've come knocking. What? What's wrong, Yan Yan? Uncle and the others have arrived. Your uncle's family. Aren't you doing business outside? Why did you come looking for me? You all go back first. I'll be there soon. Mayan, come out here. You little brat. Come out. Wow, that's a big profit. Buying so many things. Have you ever thought about us relatives? Luckily, we helped you see it. Such an old house for so many years. That old house. It was you who bullied me and my daughter back then. They forcibly took it. Otherwise, we don't live in perfectly fine houses. Coming here to rent a place? I don't care. We've been caring for the old house for so many years. Even without achievements, there must be hardship. The money you earn from selling jade pendants, we must split it in half. Exactly. That must be your one. Grandpa the dead. Old items left behind. Our main branch also gets a share. How could they possibly know about the jade token? Anyone present. But only my mom and I remain. After a long time, he was the one behind the scenes. Uncle and aunt. Let's go inside and talk. That jade token wasn't left by Grandpa. I bought it from antiques. No matter how much you make a fuss, it's useless. How could it not be? How could it be impossible? Back then, my grandfather passed away. Your eldest branch bullied my dad because he left early. He took away all the valuable things. Just give it to the two of us, leaving behind a few pots and pans. Now we see we have some money. He was thinking of coming to ask for something. The homestead you forcibly seize. I haven't even asked you for it yet. What nonsense are you talking about? Enough. I can hear you all arguing from afar. A long way away, I heard you all arguing. Village chief, what brings you here? The matter of the family splitting back then. Who still has a scale in their heart? It's because you all acted improperly. Mu Yan and her mother. I don't want to argue with you, but you guys are the ones who do it. Coming to cause trouble. Isn't that embarrassing? Village chief, please judge for me. This was back then. Planning map from the village's homestead land approval. This is clearly divided in black and white. Our family already had a share. 150,000 yuan of homestead land. After the show, it will rise to 1.25 million. The share that belongs to us. I must get it back. We're doing business outside. Who cares about that rundown homestead? That rundown house. Whoever wants it can have it. Exactly. Since it's not so rare. So today, the village chief happened to be there too. Just give us the share that belongs to our family. Homestead land. Give it back to me. Yen yen. Return and then return. Yes, you can. However, you have to take our homestead. Buy it too. A flat price of 200,000. Not even a cent is enough. 200,000. That old house was about to collapse. The land is not very large. How much is this amount? Yin Yan's 200,000 is too much. Maybe we shouldn't wait any longer. I can't wait anymore, Mom. Trust me. They gave up on their own initiative, which was just right. 1.25 million in compensation. Buying it for 200,000 is definitely worth it. Alright, alright. Alright. I can give you this 200,000 yuan. But today, please also bear witness to the village chief. From now on, this homestead with your main branch, there was no connection at all. If there's no connection, then there's no connection. Who cares? Let's go. Hey, since you all agree. Then I have nothing more to say. I left too. If you need anything, just come to me anytime. It's you. Deliberately spread news that I made money. Tell my uncle's family. Beware of retribution. How could retribution be possible? What? My 60,000 ring. It dropped to just 600. The retribution you spoke of is true. That girl is really foolish. This shabby land costs 200,000. He gave it without hesitation. Exactly. That old house had collapsed. Not worth the price. Let's keep the money and keep doing business. It's much better than guarding that broken patch of land. What is this thing? What should I write? Give way, let go, squeeze what? What is the village chief posting? So happy. The notice from the demolition office has been issued. This area of Muja village. All are within the planning area. What? Really? How could this be false? Look at the announcement. After evaluation, Mu family village homestead land. Compensation per household. Each household had 1,250,000 households. 1,250,000. 1,250,000. Oh my god, so many. Daughter, we're really lucky now. What? 1,250,000. This money. You get a share of us too. The homestead also has ours. Great aunt. You all said it yourself, Zhou Qian. A buyout of 200,000 yuan. There is no further connection. The current demolition compensation. It has nothing to do with you. Since the notice has been issued, none of you should be able to cause trouble. I saw it with my own eyes back then. You take the money. What? Let's go. Mom. We don't have much cash on hand right now. I plan this afternoon. Go to the village to collect a batch of old items sold to us back then. Mr. Qian of the blue and white porcelain vase. Mom will listen to you. Collecting old items. Furniture and ornaments that have reached the end of the year. As long as the years are enough. High price recycling. Mu Yan, the girl. These are our homes. Leftover junk for years. See if you can accept it. Aunt Zhou, I accepted it. Really acceptable. So about the price. How about I give you 1,000? Alright. That's way more than I imagined. Dry block. 1,000 yuan. Just take this pile of junk. The demolition compensation hasn't been received yet. And then started squandering money. Mu Yan. This place will eventually ruin you completely. What business is it of yours? If you have the guts, go collect them too. This is for relatives. I really think you're poor. Afraid you'll get rich. Mom, ignore them. Our good days are still ahead. I'll go contact Boss Qian right now. Sold this in the afternoon. Okay. He spoke as if it were true. Could this broken stove really sell for money? Boss Qian. I really didn't expect this antique shop. Also under your name. This is the incense burner I just found. Take a look, both of you. Take a look. This was from the Mid-Qing dynasty. Huangpei flower wood incense burner. Good oiliness. The texture is clear. Rolling the ore is also natural. Prices are really high lately. At least it's worth 80 or 90,000. The East House. Look. Miss Mu. How could they pick out such a good treasure? I actually don't know either. Maybe it's just luck. Miss Mu is being too modest. Since this shop also belongs to Boss Qian. Anyway, the village is nearby. It might be worth trying long-term cooperation. Boss Qian. I have an idea. I collect old items in the village. Things you receive. Bring them all to you to make your move. Let's see if we can cooperate long-term. Of course you can. I trust Miss Mu's keen eye. This card contains 300,000. The extra money is considered my sincerity. Good stuff to collect in the future. The price will definitely not be a bad deal. Then thank you, Boss Qian. Happy cooperation. 300,000. 30 directions. This is for collecting antique scraps. He was able to make so much money. This is easily worth as much as my home. That's a year's worth of money from doing business. This kind of cheapness. He couldn't just let Mu Yan go. That damn girl took it for himself. I want to accept it too. Daughter. That alone made 300,000 yuan. You really make money reselling antiques. Mayan, I have some old items at home. Take a look. I heard it came to sell here before. It all gave 1,000. They're all from the same village. I think this shouldn't be less than 1,000. What are you telling her to look at? We also accept it. High-priced buybacks of old items. High price. Sister-in-law. What are you doing? There are good things about making money like this. You two mother and daughter. They actually kept it so tightly that nothing could be seen. And we're even relatives. Exactly. If there's money, everyone should earn it together. We also collect antiques. Since both families have taken it, then who is the most valuable? I'll sell these things to whoever I am. There are no antiques in here. They were all genuine junk. We'll offer 1,000. 1,000 to buy these things. Isn't that too high? What do you know? These are antiques. That stubborn girl sold it for 300,000 in a flash. Since you want it so much, I'll let you have it. In business, they can't compete with us. These treasures are waiting for me to sell. Let's see how you show your skills. Let's go. Daughter. If they really make money, will they bully us again? Don't worry. Tomorrow, when they arrive at the antique shop. Isn't that a real test? Miss Moo. What good stuff did you bring today? Miss Moo. These two are. We are Moo Yan's eldest uncle and aunt. We're here to sell antiques too. Look, we have more than they do. This. Boss Chen, I'm not familiar with them. Just follow the rules and set the price for the goods. Don't worry about my face. Alright then. Let's take a look at ours first. Since they are relatives of Miss Moo, maybe there are good things too. The East House. These. It is only that many years have passed. Old items gathered in dust. The well is not an antique. Not worth much. How is that possible? I really paid to get it. It cost me 10 or 20,000. I told you long ago. Not every item can be called an antique. If ours isn't, then aren't those of yours just junk? The money you took from here before, that is fraud. The boss called the police. I want to watch this stinky woman go to jail. If you speak carelessly again, I'm about to get you out. Miss Moo had sold it before. Huangpei flower wood incense burner. Both the owner and I have carefully examined it. Absolutely no problem. Miss Moo's keen eye. We trust it. You all. You must have teamed up to deceive us. Clearly, we were together. Scraps collected in the village. Why is it that hers is valuable? Anyway, they all need to be inspected. Since my eldest aunt doesn't believe me, then Boss Qian, you should personally inspect it for her. This Qingmi inkstone is crafted with delicate craftsmanship. It is an artifact from the Ming dynasty. This was actually a top-grade natural obsidian rock. Oh dear, this is incredible. A small landscape painting by a famous Qing dynasty artist. The collection value is at least 500,000. The East House. This batch of goods from Miss Moo. The total value is at least 2 million. Only Miss Moo was involved. Only then can we thrive in this village. Received so many treasures. Impossible. Just this piece of scrapped paper. How could it possibly be worth 500,000? Are you kidding me? Whether it's worth or not, it's not a question. You have the final say with your mouth. I still want to sell things. I won't give you any more. Auntie should think it over carefully. How can you use your pile of junk? Go pay back your 20,000 yuan principal. Sell. I'll let you sell it. Let's see how you sell it. It's truly a case of self-sowed misfortune. What you tear apart is an antique. Mom. Alarm. Hey. The police station? It's over. This is really the end. Who called the police? I signed up. Police officers. They tore my daughter apart. Paintings worth hundreds of thousands. Take it away. From now on, without their troublemaking, we finally have some peace now. Mom, ignore them. We haven't even gotten our money back yet. Let's get the money. And all the demolition compensation has been recovered. Let's go live a good life in the city. Boss Chen. Look. Except for that painting. The remaining money is here. Miss Moo planned afterwards how to settle in the city. Since Boss Chen said so, is there some kind of idea behind that? I'm in the city. There is an unused apartment. The environment is pretty good. If you don't mind, you may stay temporarily. I admired Miss Moo's keen eye. Once you're settled, I still want to ask Miss Moo for help with me. Let's go see a batch of newly arrived jewelry together. Mr. Qian was generous with his actions. Helping him appraise treasures can make money, and also able to strengthen connections. Raising two gains. Mr. Qian is being too polite. Happy cooperation. This is the apartment Mr. Qian mentioned. So big. So beautiful. I didn't expect we were in the city. With such a good place to stay. Yes. Mom. Who would have thought that a month ago, we still worried about rent? Mom. This was the money he had profited from selling antiques before. You take it. Spend however you want. Be sure to pay close attention. You must remember this. Now we have good days. We deserve it. Oh dear. Mom doesn't want it. Keep it for your business use. Oh dear. If I tell you to take it, then take it. Your daughter is quite capable. Aren't you afraid of not making money? Hey. Miss Moo. This afternoon at 3 o'clock. It was Tianyao International. Look at the timing of that batch of jewelry. The car was already downstairs. How are you prepared? Alright, Mr. Qian. I'm coming right now. Go ahead. Be careful. Okay. Slow down. I heard about the people Mr. Qian brought. He's not even older than me. Specified. He's just a pretty face but not a practical vase. Maybe. It was his little lover. Sun Zong. Don't worry. This 60 million deal. Designated as ours. Miss Moo. Quite a few seasoned veterans arrived across the sky. There are many ways to pass off inferior products as superior. You must keep your eyes open. Keep an eye on that batch of goods, regardless of success or failure. Afterwards, I always give you a 2 million as a thank you gift. Mr. Qian felt reassured. Just leave it to me. This way, please. Sun Zone. This is Miss Mu Yen. Today's goods. She was the one to oversee it. Miss Mu is truly young and promising. Miss Mu. Our Tianyao International jewelry. The quality is absolutely top-notch. This is our new diamond bracelet. Top-notch cutting craftsmanship. Top-notch craftsmanship. Top-tier fakes, right? How do I see this chain? It's worth 200 yuan. What nonsense are you talking about, Mr. Qian? What does it mean to bring someone you bring? Slandering us without cause. The reputation of Tianyao International. You need to give me an explanation. This bracelet is set with zircon. It's not a diamond at all. Assistant Jiang. Did I say something wrong? Me. May I have a look? The fiery brilliance and texture of real diamonds. Absolutely not. This really is zircon. That's 60 million order of goods. Could it be like this too? A misunderstanding. It was purely a misunderstanding. Did you leave in a hurry today? The things bought at the street stall were brought back. How could I be so careless? Mr. Qian, Miss Mu, that's my problem. I was too confused. This bracelet, not our company's products. Mr. Qian, look at Tianyao International. We have worked with you for so many years. It can't be because of this. A young assistant wore the wrong piece of jewelry. Just let this 60 million orders are wasted. If word got out, it also seems too childish. Since it was a misunderstanding, then let us take a look at the real thing. Hurry up and get ready. All right. Wei requested it. Mr. Qian, Miss Mu. Please take a look. These are all high-carat diamond jewelry. The cut clarity is top-notch. Diamonds are timeless. It will be passed down forever. It best highlights noble aura. Many wealthy ladies are competing to get it. Miss Mu. Take another look. If it's not dropping, it's basically a crash. The drop is truly terrifying. What's wrong with that? Boss Qian. This batch of business. I'm afraid it's impossible to talk about it. Unable to speak. Miss Mu. That was my personal mistake just now, but these are genuine diamonds. You wouldn't be so targeted. Let's go to Tianyao International. Small target. It has nothing to do with whether the diamond is real or fake. So what do you mean? I mean, within half a month, the diamond market is on the verge of collapse. The price would plummet 100-fold. Now, they're spending 60 million to stock up on this shipment. It is no different from seeking death upon oneself. What? You little girl, you talk nonsense. I, Sun Long, have been in the diamond business for 30 years. I've never heard such crazy talk before. The diamond market is currently booming. A decline in price could take 10 years without them. Then why don't we make a bet? If it's a gamble, then gamble. How could I possibly be afraid of you? What do you want to bet on? Just bet half a month later. Will diamonds crash? The prize, 5 million is for Boss Sun. It shouldn't be a problem. All right. And bet 5 million. If I lose, 5 million hands are offered. But if you lose, Mr. Qian, this 60 million order. But you have to sign at the original price. No problem, right? Yes, you can. If it was half a month later, diamond prices have not fallen. All these goods are accepted by my Qian family. All right. Refreshing. Then it's a deal. Boss Qian, you just bet everything on the line. The thing you fear least in business is spending money, and the money is spent. But the goods were smashed in their hands. Miss Mu's bet. You really did a big warning for me, and you're not making things up. I, Qian Fu, trust you. Mr. Qian, let's just wait half a month. When the time comes, some people should be anxious and frustrated. Sun Zone. Today, it's you and Mu Yen. The last day of the maid's bet. I'm having someone keep an eye on you. The price of diamonds. Steady as Mount Tai. Not dropped at all. That girl. Truly a fool who only knows how to brag. A country girl. What do you know about diamonds? Wait until today. Qian Fu's 60 million order. It's something we have in our pockets. When the time comes, I'll buy you the most expensive bag. Something's wrong. Sun Zone. Just now, international news has arrived. Africa has discovered new types of drilling ore. The reserves are astonishing. International diamond stock markets crash. Prices are cut in half. It's still dropping now. What? It fell. It really dropped. Miss Mu, you really are a master strategist. Luckily, I listened to you back then. He didn't sign that contract. 60 million. If you buy this, wouldn't that be a total loss? Mr. Chen flattered me. I was just luckier. This is not something luck can explain. Miss Mu, you are my benefactor. This was the reward promised at the beginning. I'll offer double. This is 4 million. Please be sure to accept it, Miss Mu. Mr. Chen, since the half-month deadline had arrived, I should go collect the previous bet money now. That's right. At least he managed to make that Sun guy stumble. Let's go. I'll go with Miss Mu. Mr. Chen, Ms. Mu. Please have a seat, both of you. There's no need to sit. Boss Sun, I won the half-month bet. That 5 million should be given to me now, right? Miss Mu. Now the diamond market is down. I was short on cash flow for a while. However, I can pay off debts with other things. Definitely a good thing. What is it? A top-grade rough stone imported by Myanmar. I actually know a bit about that. Domestically, this is called stone gambling. If you're lucky. Opened a top-quality piece. Grain. Worth over 1 million. Gambling on stones. My divine eye. It's not just right to see through it. The price of the raw stone in the future. Gambling on jade stones is not easy for me. Look. This is what I spent 600 fong on back then. Fine material I brought. I owe you 5 million. Just use these to offset it. You could earn an extra million. Exactly. These rough stones might just be there. You can get a 10 million imperial green. You've really gotten a great deal. Miss Mu. Those people are all seasoned veterans. You'd better be careful. Price fluctuations are so small. Many of them are even worthless. Trying to fool me with something like this. All your materials are top-notch, terrible. And you still dare say it's worth 6 million. You're the fool yourself. You still want to use me as a burden, huh? How is that possible? That's what I spent 6 million. Bought with real money. The transaction records are still there. I do not believe it. Just these few pieces. Now cut it on the spot. Let me show you if it's true. The good material you talk about. Cut it so easily. I refuse to believe you can always be right. Sun Zone. This is scrap. Waste is waste. And these few pieces. Hurry up. Could she have guessed correctly again? Boss Sun. This kind of material is worth 5 or 6 million, let alone 5 or 6 million. Even if you buy it for 100,000, it's still a loss. Even if you lose money again, not to the extent of this. He couldn't even come up with 5 million. And now you're actually trying to get rid of debt. Using this kind of thing to fool me. Miss Mu has already given you enough face. Stop playing these games. Methods that can't be shown on the surface anymore. Miss Mu is not someone you can fool. With your attitude. It would be really embarrassing if word got out. Here is 5 million. We're even. Wasn't this already going to happen? Why waste everyone's time? Mr. Chen, let's go. Boss Chen. Although this Boss Sun isn't very trustworthy, but gambling on jade is actually quite interesting. You know this area. Is there a place to gamble on jade? Yes. It's called Suisher Lane. But it's not an industry under my name. I'm only responsible for buying jade over there. I have divine eyes. And Xianzong has such a sales channel. Gambling on jade stones is no different from picking up money. If Miss Mu is interested, I'll take you to see it. Let's go. Sun Zone. It seemed they were going to the jade market to gamble on jade. Jade Quarter. The second boss there is my cousin. Got it. Mu Yen. Just wait and see. Swallowed me. Sooner or later, you'll be made to spit it out. Miss Mu. From left to right, this is the order. Areas divided by appearance and price range. The closer to the center, the more expensive it is. The bunch over there. It is widely recognized as waste. Basically no shipments. Oh dear. Mr. Chen is honored to visit. Sorry for not welcoming you from afar. Today, I want to acquire again. Today, I'm bringing this one along. Miss Mu came over to check on the stone. This was the owner of Quishifang. Miss Mu, pleasure to meet you. Hello, Boss Chi. Money is always ours, our regular customer. Since you are a friend of Mr. Chen, meeting for the first time, I will give you a stone as a gift for our meeting. This is the high-end area. Choose whatever you like. Although it's shipped here. But the increase is very small and not very meaningful. $800,000. Boss Chi, I want it. Yo. Boss Chen, why are you bringing everyone here now? Our brother Chi kindly gave me a stone, but this young lady was different. They specialized in picking up junk from the scrap area. This is not intentional. Not giving our brother Chi any face. Miss Mu. That person is from Suisher Lane. The second in command is Sun Tian. I heard it was with Sun Long, the boss who sold diamonds. There is a bit of kinship. So that's how it is. No wonder he started off with a gun and a stick. Boss Chi, I absolutely have no such intention. I just found this stone pleasing to the eye. I thought there might be something good inside. Good stuff. In other words, junk. They treat junk like treasures. How do you talk to customers? I'm sorry, Miss Mu, since this stone suits your eye. That is its fate. Go. Give this stone to Miss Mu to take off. Waste still takes that much effort. Just throw it in the trash. Since Boss Sun so certain this is junk, then let's make a bet. What are you betting on? If there's really something to it, opening east and west, then I won't trouble the boss to buy it. Then just follow it. I bought it at 10 times the market price. But what if there isn't? I want you to do it in front of everyone. Return the 5 million my cousin Sun Long's money. And he even kowtowed publicly to apologize. Miss Mu. It's a matter of course. Refreshing. Then I'm going to take this broken stone apart. My cousin once said, this woman is a bit sinister. You can't really understand this part when looking at things. Taking advantage of when people are not paying attention. I'm here to recruit a substitution. Anyway, the stones in the scrap area, they all look pretty much the same. I've seen this scrap of scrap a long time ago. Not a single thing. I'll see how you handle it later. Everyone, keep an eye on it. I'll give it to this one right now. Miss Mu, come open this treasure. And so on. So what now? Boss Sun, your hands and feet aren't very clean. What nonsense. This is what you just said. The chosen stone. They're all the same. This is the stone I chose. You're really good at substituting the main beam with this move. They look quite alike, but look closely. The texture seems a bit different. Stone cutting emphasizes fairness and justice. How dare you swap the stones of the guests? Exactly. Suishir Lane. News of the dirty hand spread. Who would dare to come? What's going on? Kikage. Anyway, it's all scrap from the waste area. It probably wasn't a big deal. How could this not be a big deal? Stone gambling is all about eyesight, and even more so integrity. You're just a raw stone. You have already broken your principles. Exactly. Who would dare come here? Miss Mu. Sorry. It's my lack of discipline. Starting today, you were fired. Suishir Fong will never be employed again. Everyone. Today's matter was due to my failure in judgment to express his apologies. All the raw stones in the game today, all are at a rate of 80% off. I was fired. No, it is incorrect. As long as this stone is scrap, there is still a chance to save it. If you're fired, then fire. But this bet had to continue. He was capable. Solve this part. If it's still junk, my cousin's money, you still have to pay it back. Truly, the heart never gives up until the Yellow River arrives. Boss Chi, please drive it yourself. All right. Green has appeared. Green has appeared. Imperial Green. Miss Mu. Your insight. It was truly amazing. Oh my god. A treasure really came out of the scrap. This quality. It must be at least several 100,000. Congratulations, Miss Mu. This piece of jadeite. The meat is delicate. After complete material removal. At least 800,000. 800,000. How is that possible? This must be fake. It must be you. They joined forces to manipulate the situation. Boss Chi personally cut the stone. Everyone witnessed it firsthand. You dare say it's fake? You mean to say Boss Chi also worked with me to manipulate things. Trick your former employee who got fired. Damn it. Seeing you at Suishir Lane. After 10 years of service, I won't hold you accountable for your disrespectful words. But on site, so many eyes watching. The bet between you and Miss Mu. Isn't it time to fulfill it? Oh dear. Where would I get 8 million in cash for a moment? How? Boss Sun was planning to cheat on him. That's easy to handle. Tomorrow, word will spread throughout the city. The Sun family is shady in business. Losing the bet and still being a deadbeat. He didn't know about the Sun family's business. Can it still be developed? I'll give it. You bought the jade for 8 million. Take it well. Be careful not to fall. Otherwise, they would really become worthless. Miss Mu. Now, the Sun family really lost a fortune. Sun Long made diamond jewelry. Now the diamond crashes. His cousin. And spent another 8 million. Bought a jadeite worth 800,000. Truly, those who do many evil deeds will bring about their own downfall. Miss Mu really makes me feel good. Eye-opening. I do not know you. Is there still any interest? Play a few more rounds. Today, the entire event is 20% off. You are free to look. Fine. Over 10 million. This piece is much smaller than the one from before, but the price is so much higher. It seems There are even more incredible treasures inside. Boss Chi, please take a look at this part. Miss Moo, this is a high-end area. You never patronize me. Looks like from now on, my meal district and scrap area. It's about to get lively too. Miss Moo. This time, you're probably going to be disappointed. What's wrong? It was a sensation. Red jadeite. The quality is also quite good. But look here. Impurities. This affects the overall purity. This price, it probably won't be too high. What impurities? Impossible. The divine eye clearly showed it. It will rise to over 10,000. Could the divine eye have made a mistake? Or is it true? Boss Chi is framing me. It really is Hongfei. The foundation is clean. The red color is also beautiful. If there were no impurities, it's worth at least 600,000. But now, this impurity, it was as if metal minerals had seeped in. Although the color is special. But in the end, it was a flaw. Boss Qian has no reason to lie to me. But how could that be? Clearly see the price will go up. You've been here for so many years. Why is it still this half-baked eye? Master, why are you here, sir? Let me introduce it. This is Li Changfeng. Mr. Li, a renowned national treasure appraisal master. He is also my mentor who taught me my teachings. Hello, Mr. Li. No more formalities. Good kid. You put this on. A once-in-a-century golden silk red jadeite and become an impurity. Leave later. But don't say that. Don't even mention it's me, Li Changfeng. Apprentice. What? Golden threads and red jade. Master, you mean in this place? Not impurities. It is naturally formed golden thread. Old Li. You are sure? I have worked in the jewelry industry for 30 years. Nor have I seen it before. Golden silk and red jadeite. Truly genuine and absolute. This golden thread and red jade. Integration and symbiosis. Perfectly formed by nature. When I was at the door. I feel you're wrong. What flaws? This is the real treasure. Golden threads and red jade. So that's how it is. My divine eye. Sure enough, it was true. I have appraised treasures for decades. It's been years since I last saw it. Such a quality of gold-threaded red jadeite. Unexpectedly, today, thanks to this young lady, another chance to see him. Mr. Li flattered me. I was just lucky. I found this stone pleasing to the eye. The master scolded him rightly. It's my lack of skill. This pearl was almost covered in dust. Miss Moo, I'm sorry. I misjudged just now. Boss Chi was too polite. That Mr. Li. Mr. Qian. For example, this kind of golden silk red jadeite. Roughly how much is it worth? Miss Moo. With my many years of experience acquiring jewelry, this rare treasure, once in a century. Priceless in the market. It's me. I never accepted it. What about treasures of this condition? President Qian is right. This kind of thing. Even if it goes to auction. That's also a hidden treasure. The treasure of the market. Auction. There are always plenty of new things in the city. What is an auction? An auction? And the highest price wins. Just this small piece. If it's a top auction. Starting price. At the very least, it's worth $1 million. What? Starting at 1 million, it can even double the amount. But for me, who knows? It really could cost tens of millions. Little girl. I see you are in sync. Perfect. A few days later, I have an auction under my name. If you're interested, you can have my apprentice accompany you for a visit. Willing hand, of course I do. Thank you, Mr. Li. This way, please. This way, please. Today's auction. It's a high-end private collection venue. All the visitors are collectors from the circle. This is the first one I photographed. Your golden silk red jade. The results are about to come. This is the auction catalog. Take a look first. Thank you, Boss Chi, for arranging it. What is there to be interested in? You can keep an eye out yourself. 2 identical paintings. How strange. 2 paintings. Did you swap the package? Alright. I swapped the positions of the 2 paintings. Across the booth, so far away. Even if Old Li came in person, so far, and it's impossible to spot any mistakes. Alright. My cousin, Old Li, I've already sent them away. As long as I use the money I spend on counterfeit products. Take down the real painting, then resell them abroad. Not only can you pay off gambling debts, my second half of life, no need to worry anymore. Please take your seats. Next up is this auction. The first auction item, golden threads and red jade. Starting bid is run by font. Starting bid is 8 million. Each additional price must not be lower than the previous amount. 500,000. 8.5 million. 1,000 in total. 1,500 square meters. 15 million times a time. 15 million twice. 15 million 3 times. Congratulations to this gentleman. Striking golden threads and red jade. Congratulations, Miss Moo. This golden thread and red jadeite. It sold for 15 million. You're tonight. The second highest price in the entire event. This is the second highest price. Yes, this is the highest price. Most likely, it's the one you just saw. Autumn Mountain Hermitage painting. This painting. It was my master, Oldly, an authentic Ming Dynasty manuscript authenticated. The starting bid should be 5 million. Transaction price. It would probably be over 20 million and over 2,000 in total. This one. Why are these two exactly the same? This is another pair. It was a replica of a teacher in China. The power is extremely profound, almost indistinguishable from the real thing. The price is much lower. So that's how it is. Next up is the second lot. From the Autumn Mountain Recluse painting. Contemporary imitation. Crafted by renowned domestic teachers. Starting bid is 100,000 yuan. Please place your bids. Later, there was an authentic piece. Counterfeit products are rarely bought. 120,000. 150,000. 23 million. The price hike is so steep, it will be a counterfeit. 150,000 per session. No, it is incorrect. This time, the exhibits had issues. 200,000. Miss Mu. You are interested in this imitation. This price is clearly wrong. I'm just not interested. Now I'm interested too. If it's really what I think. Oldly. But he owes me a big favor. 500,000. This gentleman bids 500,000. Clearly, there was a problem. Million. Miss Mu. This counterfeit price. You can't call her that. This is already far exceeding. Its value lies in itself. Boss Chi. This is not a replica at all. But it was genuine. Authentic. How is this possible? The person in charge of this auction, but he was my master's cousin. How could such a huge mess happen? If it really is impossible, how could they possibly carry it to me? 500,000. Bid for me. 1,500,000. See? It's already 1.5 million. You still think about it now. Is this just an ordinary replica? I am applying right now. Terminate this auction. The auction was terminated. The auction was terminated. Sorry to all guests. An emergency arises. This round of auctions is temporarily suspended. Please wait a moment. Boss Chi, what is going on? The auction is underway. Even if you're my cousin's apprentice, you can't be so willful. Manager Lee. Miss Mu said. 2 seclusion scenes of autumn mountains on the booth. Possibly swapped positions. Nonsense. These 2 paintings. Even if my cousin Oldly comes, you have to get close to see them clearly. You're just a little girl. So far from the booth. He immediately said the painting had been switched. Since Manager Lee was so certain. Then please come and take a look, Mr. Lee. Then you'll know. What are you? My cousin is also the one you can invite whenever you want. Someone. Kick this troublemaker out. Stop. Stop. This is Miss Meng. But you are my honored guest. How dare you be here, shouting loudly. His cousin. This girl really is uttering wild words. He immediately said there was something wrong with these 2 paintings. How is this possible? I've checked the process. Grandpa Lee. It concerns a $20 million auction item. Just to be safe, please come see for yourself. Go. Bring up both paintings. It's master. This one is the one. The one labeled as a counterfeit just now started the auction. This paper. Ink color, seal. This is clearly an authentic work. Why are they labeled as counterfeit? What exactly is going on? And cousin Shuo. Speaking. I was deeply in debt. I lost the bet. I was at a dead end. That's why they set their sights on this auction. His cousin. I was wrong. I know I was wrong. Forgive me this once. Forgive me this once. Damn it. Your father. If they knew you had ruined it, in the name of the ancestors, even in the underworld, he cannot find peace. Security, take it away. Emergency reporting. Go plead with the police. His cousin. Cousin, I don't dare anymore. Give me one more chance. His cousin. Miss Mu. Thanks to you today. Otherwise, these 200,000 lots of lots. Not only did he lose my auction. And I, Li Changfeng, a lifetime of fame. It has to be destroyed along with it. Miss Mu. Please accept it. There are 5 million in this. This time, I owe you a big favor. From now on. What needs it in the future? Feel free to come find your grandpa Lee. Miss Mu. If you ever need Jade Workshop in the future, I will definitely give you my full support. Mr. Lee, Boss Chi, you're too polite. I didn't expect to come to the auction. There was even an unexpected surprise. I have to hurry home. Share it with my mom. Mom, I'm back. I have good news to share with you. Sigh. Yen Yen returned. Look what Mom bought. Porcelain bottle. During the Qing dynasty, I was bored and went out for a walk. I ran into an old acquaintance opening a shop on Antique Street. Her shop couldn't keep going. Clearance processing. Sell it cheaply to me, only 200 yuan. This is far from the Qing dynasty. But as long as mom is happy, that's what matters. As long as mom likes it, that's enough. Wait a minute, mom. You just said your friend's antique shop. I can't keep going. Yes. Just that Antique Street. Call Fugui Pavilion. She said she had no connections. No connections. The surrounding shops all have big trees behind them. She couldn't compete. I really can't hold on any longer, just thinking about selling the shop. Myself. Although he made money in the city. But mom stayed home all day. It really is boring. Opening a shop was just right for her. Moreover, now there's Old Lee. This master appraisal had a personal connection. Worried about not being able to keep driving. Mom, where is your friend's shop? Take me there. What are you going to do? You want to take over the shop. Match the heads. Mom, you become the boss. What about my daughter? I'll be your backing. Boss of Fugixian. Boss Zhong. Sister Mu, what brings you here? It won't. You must be here to get a refund from me. Sister Mu, this vase, although it wasn't from the Qing dynasty, about 200 yuan. I didn't charge you much either. Boss Zhong, it's a misunderstanding. We're not here to get a refund. I heard you want to transfer this store. You want to buy the store. The situation between you and your mother. I know a bit too. Do you have spare money? Besides, this industry is really deep. Across from the Shen family. How could it not be good to associate with him? You're still young. How is that possible? He could handle those old handsome guys. Boss Zhong, rest assured. Money is not the issue. This shop, I have my own way to revive it. Name your price. Got it. I have already reminded them. And you insist on asking for it. I had no choice. This shop, transfer fee of 500,000. Not a single part can be lacking. 500,000. Swipe your card now. You really have that kind of money. Thank you, thank you. So let's start now. This shop belongs to you. I tidied up my things, and then left. Goodbye, Boss Zhong. Daughter. And that's how it was settled. Yes, Mom. From now on, this will be our shop. Let's get ready. Change the signboard and open early. My daughter is capable. Boss. The neighboring Fugixian had changed bosses. She was a little girl. I heard it's about to open. What is there to be afraid of for the little girl? Sooner or later, they won't be able to survive. When he opened his business, I want to show her what I mean. Who is the boss of this antique street? It's the boss. Congratulations and wishes on your grand opening. Dare to open a shop across from my Shinshan? To that reckless little girl. Put some color on it and see. Let's go. Boss, I think I saw the Jade Workshop. Boss Chi. Is your eyesight bad? Boss Chi of Jade Workshop. What kind of identity? How could he possibly come? The opening ceremony of her rundown shop. Yes. Truly Boss Chi. Boss Qian of the Qian group was also present. Master of appraisal Mr. Li. Who exactly is this girl? Let's go. Yo, this boss. Bringing so many people. Fierce and imposing. They came to congratulate me, Fugui Xian. Still here to cause trouble. Oh my, what are you saying? Of course, congratulations are just congratulations. Hurry up and congratulate Boss Mu. Wishing Boss Mu a great start to the business. Wealth flows in abundantly. Wealth flows in abundantly. Oh wow. Everyone is here. I'll get busy first. Congratulations, Boss Mu. A grand opening. From now on, this antique street, it's going to be lively. Congratulations. Miss Mu chose a great location for this shop. The signboard is also bright. This clearly shows the appearance of a prime shop. Thank you three for coming to support us today. I really benefited from the good luck of the three of you, thanks to your care. The two of us. Only then can they establish themselves firmly in the city. No way. Your daughter. He really helped us a lot. Mu girl, your shop is running very cleverly. After a while. Our antique street. A treasure appraisal conference was to be held. This is a great opportunity to get in the spotlight. Treasure appraisal conference. What is that? The organizers are offering a few treasures. Let's appreciate and appreciate together. In the end, each company chose one. If you choose the most valuable item. That's the Antique Street News. This year, the richest man, the Liang family, held the event. The scene was quite large. With your keen eye. If he goes, he'll definitely come out on top. So that's how it is. That old Li. When does the appraisal conference start? Coincidentally, it happened this weekend. You hold my letter of recommendation. Go to the antique shop at the end of the street to sign up. And still make it in time. Alright, I'll go right now. Oh, no eyes. Where did this beggar come from, filthy to death? I'm here to sell treasures. I'm not a beggar. Current price is 600,000. After the week, it rose to 6 million. This old man was definitely not an ordinary person. It's best to make a few friends. If not, then consider it a good deed a day. You still dare talk back? Stop. Sir, are you alright? And where did you come from, country girl? Daring to follow me at the headquarters. The eldest daughter of the Liang family, Liang Qianqian, was acting wildly. I just stopped you from bullying the weak. How does that count as being wild? You're the daughter of the richest man. Bullying an old man like this. This would be considered a spread. Mr. Liang's face must have been embarrassed too. What kind of status do you have? And you deserve to mention my grandfather. Someone. Put these 3 troublemakers out. Kick them all out for me. I am Li Changfeng, old Li, to recommend participants in the appraisal conference. So what if Mr. Li recommends it? I said no, and so I didn't. Driven out. Qianqian, Emerald. Stop. Once you're back in China, stop acting like a spoiled young lady. The ancestral teachings of the Liang family. Discerning eyes recognize treasures and treat others with sincerity. Brothers and the others. The old man had his own rules. Anyone who holds a letter of recommendation, regardless of status, all are eligible to participate in the appraisal conference. Qianqian. Apologize to this young lady and the elderly lady. Sorry. Miss. Please register at the inner hall. Mom, you stay with Grandpa for now. Go to the nearby restaurant for a bite. I'll be there soon. Alright. Be careful. Q. Yen Yen. Those people from the main office. I hope I haven't made things difficult for you anymore. Mom has already registered everything for, no problem. Just waiting for the weekend to attend the appraisal event. Girl, this is for you as a thank you gift. Oh no, no. This is too valuable. I can't accept it. You can tell it's valuable. I just think this bottle looks pretty nice. This is definitely not cheap. You little rascal. His eyesight was impressive, and his thoughts were upright. But this gift I gave out, there's no reason to recycle them. Take it, you deserve it. Thank you, Grandpa. Who is this old man? How to speak. Mysterious and mysterious. Mom, you'll find out in a few days. Holding a vase worth over 600,000, he waved wildly. This old gentleman is no ordinary person. The Liang family was the organizer of this conference. All the top figures in the industry attended. But rest assured, just perform normally. Thanks to Boss Chi for the reminder. You are today's judge. I have something I need you to do. Miss, please give your orders. Isn't that against the rules? After the matter is accomplished, I'll give you another 500,000. Welcome to this appraisal conference. It only takes 30 minutes. Choose the most valuable treasures. After appraisal, the most valuable item can be taken directly. Next, the competition began. Divine eyes, eyes full of eyes. It's time for you to make a difference. Current price, 800,000. Current price 800,000 in the future. The increase is not significant. That's it. Miss Mu. You choose this one. This paperweight is rustic in shape. However, the pottery is rough and the glaze is dull. At most, 100,000 to 200,000 yuan is the. He doesn't seem like a treasure capable of winning first place. I found this thing quite appealing. I chose it. Boss Chi, I think. The white jade ornament next to you. There were 10 minutes left until the selection ended. Please choose your treasures carefully. Register with the staff nearby. The highest among them is only about 10 million. It seems I will be the champion this time. Dare to be on my turf. If you offend me, just wait and see. Next, the evaluation process officially began. Please, judges, appreciating everyone's treasures. Valuation. If you have any objections, you may raise them on site. And requested the honored guests to rank first. The jade is gentle and lustrous. The carving was smooth and smooth. It was a fine item for Suzhou craftsmen in the mid-Qing dynasty. Preserve it completely. The market value is not low. Overall, the value is around 5 million. Oh, I'm so embarrassed, so embarrassing. Thanks to Miss Mu's reminder. Miss Mu's eye-catching eyes are impeccable. The treasure you choose will definitely have higher value. It should be almost my turn. Let's welcome the second guest. The pottery texture is indeed rough and unadorned, but its form and design are ancient and unrefined. It has the style of the Han and Jin dynasties. The patterns are also quite unique. This artifact. The firework was rough. The decorations are blurred. In my opinion, at most it's worth it. 1 or 200,000. 100,000. 1 or 200,000. This is the appraisal of the divine eye of Li. That's a huge gap. How is this possible? So it was you who caused it. I oppose it. Some people opposed the Liang family jury. Who is this little girl? Even the Liang family judges dared to question it. This young lady is a matter of occasion. This one. It was unanimously evaluated by our judging panel. Submit for appraisal. I think you must have been ordered by someone. Let us speak with our conscience. This is not a modern imitation at all. It was used in rituals during the Eastern Han Dynasty. It's impossible to be worth only 1 million. You're talking nonsense. Disrupting the order of the assembly. People like me are here to cause trouble. She couldn't just make a scene. It ruined the annual appraisal event. Security. Liang Qianqian. You really are my dear granddaughter. You really are my wonderful granddaughter. Me and your grandpa Jiang. I watched for a long time from upstairs. Have you had enough of your trouble? Grandpa Jiang. Isn't he the beggar from a couple of days ago? Bastard. I recall those days. Your Grandpa Jiang is taking me to the antique shop. No, Grandpa Jiang. The Liang family would not be where it is today. You've been abroad for years, girl. Body odor and ailments. Uttering wild words. And spoke disrespectfully. And he even dared to collude with judges to cheat information. You are a titan in the antiques world. Jiang Yunhe, Master Jiang. So this grandpa had such a powerful background. I want to see for myself. How could Miss Liang still target me? He was Jiang Yunhe. How is that possible? You scoundrel still dares to speak disrespectfully. Security. Come and take her away. And the gates were locked and closed. Grandpa, I was wrong. Reflect on yourself properly. Grandpa, I was wrong. I don't dare anymore, Grandpa. This judge. You must also hold on to this paperweight. Is it only worth 200,000? Then I'll do it again. Take a look. No need to look further. Though the pottery is coarse. However, the body is thick and heavy. Cloud decorations. It is a typical Eastern Han sacrificial cloud and thunder motif. Listen to the sound. Buried in earth for 1,000 years, and the anger completely faded. This black pottery sacrificial paperweight. Market valuation. At least 2,000 units at a base. 2,000 in total. It was just 1 or 200,000 just now. This Liang family jury really can't handle it. This girl is truly remarkable, able to pull this out of a pile of treasures. This is a huge win. The highest valuation can be taken with you directly. This directly brings in 2,000 yuan. Thank you, Grandpa Jiang, for upholding justice. Alright. 20 million. This is at our auction. The highest. Sure one. As expected. This Miss Mayan must be the champion. The champion of this year's appraisal conference was Miss Mayan. According to the rules, this black pottery paperweight now belongs to her. Grandpa Jiang, it's all thanks to you stepping in today. Otherwise, I really don't know how to wrap things up. Girl. It's because you have the skills yourself. I'm just giving you justice. A few days ago, old Jiang mentioned you to me. They said there was a girl. His eyesight rivals that of that seasoned veteran. Today I see you. Truly impressive. Better than the few under my knees. A grandchild with high expectations. Much better. Grandpa Liang, you flatter me. It's getting late, grandfathers. I still have to go back and share the good news with my mom. Otherwise, if it's too late, she'll worry. You should go back quickly. Let me greet your mother. Old Jiang. You've been alone for decades. Age has risen. He wanted to take in a junior to serve him and enjoy his favor. This girl is filial. What a sharp eye. Another top-notch experience. If you like it, taking her as your granddaughter isn't bad either. Now is not the time. When my 70th birthday is over. It's not too late to say more. Got it. When the time comes, I'll send someone to capture Miss Mu. Invite her along with her mother. It was lively and lively. Yen Yen is back. This is it. Mom, the grand prize of the appraisal event. Eastern Han black pottery paperweight. The estimated value is at least 20,000. My dear daughter. You really are a lucky star. Congratulations, Miss Mu. Now, Fugikshuan's treasured store treasures were all here. Miss Mu, Boss Chi. Miss Mu. Boss Chi. This time, I came. She came specifically to congratulate Miss Mu on winning the championship. Mr. Liang was too polite. Mr. Liang came this time. It's not just about congratulations. Miss Mu really is smart. In a few days, it was the old Mr. Jiang Yunhe. 70 years of celebration. He was a close friend of my grandfather. The family banquet was held at the Liang residence, and he specifically reminded them. First, I must invite Miss Mu to honor me. Yen Yen. They must be valuing you. You must seize the opportunity. Reveal yourself before them. I will definitely arrive on time. Then we will respectfully await your arrival. Farewell. Old Master Jiang has treated me well. I can't go empty-handed either. I heard of old Master Jiang. In my life, I have loved two things most. The first is a rare stone and beautiful jade. It is a rare wood. Such rare stones and beautiful jade are hard to come by. But rare wood carvings. Maybe I can still find it. Wood. I remember the antique market was there, right? There is a dedicated lumber section. Only a few days left. I'll go check it out now. Let's go. I'll go with you. The material here is quite good. But they were all ordinary items. It really wasn't appropriate to use it for birthday celebrations. What the heck? 100,000. This lousy would not. You're stealing money. Lu Xiaoyu. Exactly. They treat us like suckers. No more. Refund the money. $3,600,000. This young man is so young. The craftsmanship is impressive. Miss Mu. It seems like there's a conflict over there. Let's pick out our things and hurry up. Today, we're here for this crap. He had to wade through this mess. Two people. If business fails, righteousness and righteousness remain. If you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it. What does push mean? No matter what, it's worth 100,000. Will you compensate? He didn't stoop to their level. Let's go. Thank you, sister, for helping me out. You're a wood carving. And sold for 100,000. Does my sister also think it's not worth it? This is my ancestral heirloom. Dongyang wood carving craftsmanship. Miss Mu. This wood carving. This craftsmanship is meticulous. But it was for old Master Jiang. Isn't that a bit immature? That's because the wood isn't good enough. This craftsmanship is top-notch. I'd like to ask you to help me make a wood carving. 100,000. How about it? Me. Grandson, what's wrong? Grandma is fine. You should go back and rest. All right. Go ahead. I can carve. However, I want 200,000. 200,000 yuan was only enough for Grandma's medical expenses. There are 500,000 yuan in this card. 300,000 to buy you timber. Everything else is yours. As your reward. It's done. Delivered to Fugixuan on Antique Street. Perfectly fine. Auntie. Sigh. Child. Did you come so early? Sigh. Lu Xiaoyu. It's only been 2 nights. Are you already done carving? Sister has given enough money. How can I not give my all? I haven't slept much these past 2 days. This is the money left from buying the fabric. I didn't spend recklessly, and they didn't cut corners. $15 million. This craftsmanship, paired with top-quality wood, truly extraordinary. Old Master Jiang would definitely like it. Hey, take it back. You deserve it. Hurry and take your grandma to see a doctor. Thank you, sister. Everything is ready. Just waiting for the birthday banquet. Country bumpkin. Today, I will definitely outshine you. Qian. You want to be put in solitary confinement again. Miss Mu, welcome. The birthday banquet was about to begin. Fast forward. Today, blessings to us as the titans of the appraisal world. Mr. Jiang Yunhe. 70 years of celebration. Blessings as vast as the eastern sea. His longevity rivaled that of the southern mountains. Wishing old Master Jiang a longevity as long as the southern mountain. I've already inquired. This country bumpkin brought it. It was a broken piece of wood carved by a child. It definitely can't compare to the gifts I prepared. Grandpa. Before, it was Qian who was immature. Crashed into you. This time, I did it specifically. A grand gift was prepared. Since it is a birthday celebration, it was also an apology. He is an internationally renowned painter. The original painting of Su Beihong's Fine Horse. I specifically asked someone to help. Purchased at an overseas auction for a large sum. Dedicated to Grandpa Jiang. It really is an authentic work by Su Beihong. How much does that cost? Miss Liang is really lucky. Old Su's painting of a fine horse. $2 million become 500. The price drops so quickly. This painting. It's fake. Qian. You've finally become sensible. Sister. Thoughtful. Just a token of appreciation. Better than some people. Holding a broken wooden block to fool the strong. If this painting is genuine, that was naturally a generous gift. But what if it's fake? What do you mean? Are you saying my painting is fake? Grandpa Zhang's birthday. How could I possibly do that? They use fake paintings to fool the senses. Mu Yan, what are your intentions? Is it true or not? Please welcome Grandpa Jiang. Let's personally appraise it. You'll find out. This paper. This is black. Qian. Where did you get this painting? Bought from a legitimate foreign auction house. There is a certificate. Qian. You have been deceived. Impossible. I spent 3 million. How could it be fake? Here's an urgent news break. International police recently uncovered an international artwork. Counterfeiting gangs. His famous paintings. Has already entered the market. There's a painting of a fine horse. Other famous paintings such as the Mona Lisa. Just reported in the news. Foreign counterfeit gangs were uncovered. This painting is fake. Old Jiang. I'm sorry. Qian. Poor eyesight. I couldn't tell. Ruined your mood. The child also cared deeply for her. He was just deceived. No matter, no problem. Ha ha ha. Since my paintings are not of the highest quality, so let's take a look. Miss Mu is ready. What kind of supreme treasure? What is it? Quite an extraordinary treasure, isn't it? Boss Chi. It really is wood carving. At the auction. Stealing the spotlight, here's what I deliver. It really was a wood carving. I heard, still found one. Carved by a half-grown child. Mu Yen. You just take this kind of street stall goods to deal with Grandpa Jiang. 70 years of celebration. You're really not that good. Grandpa Jiang must have taken it seriously. This is it. Dongyang wood carving. Girl. This carving craftsmanship. But it comes from the Dongyang wood carving lineage. Grandpa has a keen eye. Listen to the child. His ancestors were the inheritors of Dongyang wood carving. My ancestral home is Dongyang. This technique has been my way of staying away from home for decades. It's a rare and authentic craft. Girl. This gift is too generous. You're thoughtful. It's just a piece of broken wood. Grandpa Jiang, don't let her fool you. Girl. I have never had children or daughters in my life. Today, I want to acknowledge you as my goddaughter. Are you willing? Granddaughter of the emperor. Old Jiang had no children in his lifetime. Those treasures that are collected, wouldn't that be a bargain? Qian. Ha ha ha. Good things, good things. What a fantastic opportunity. Ha ha ha, Madam Mu. Can you let your daughter do it? More grandpa to come and care for me. Willingly. Of course I do. This was Yan Yan's blessing. Congratulations, Old Jiang. Congratulations, Miss Mu. Girl. What do you think? Grandpa is above and received a bow from his granddaughter. I never expected that I, Jiang Yunhe, would be so 70. It can still be attained. Such a smart and filial granddaughter. A well-behaved granddaughter. Once the banquet ended, go to the collection room with Grandpa. Grandpa has some little trinkets at his place. Just look around. Take whatever you like. Just treat it as a welcome gift. Thank you, Grandpa. Look at all of these. This one. It is the early landscape of Tang Bohu. This one is a Tang Sankai horse. This inkstone. It was used by Su Dongpa. Browse and pick whatever you want. Which one is you interested in? Just take it directly. All of this must have been carefully collected by Grandpa. Grandpa treats me so well. I can't keep the treasure in his heart. It was taken away. This is the cheapest. Just a gesture is enough. Grandpa, I want this. This one. Granddaughter. Besides this, pick whatever else you want. This jade Buddha. It was your Grandpa Yang back then. When you first met me, they were specially brought back from abroad. They said it cost a fortune. He said if I were down and out, if you can sell this Buddha, you can exchange it for money to help me. But not long after, I made my fortune by appraising treasures. I never used it. And it works. Our brotherhood. Thoughts. Sell it for cash. But this jade Buddha. This jade Buddha is basically worthless. Could it be Grandpa Yang? I was scammed back then. Still Grandpa Yang. He deliberately sent a fake Buddha statue. Grandpa. But this Buddha. Ha ha ha. So it turns out you two are grandfather and grandson. Hiding here to whisper secrets. Girl. Today. Just discovered a huge secret. Just getting ready. Let me tell you too. What news? It's worth making such a fuss when you do. Head. If it weren't for you. Today, I acknowledge old Jiang as my grandfather. They became one of their own. I don't even dare to say it. Grandpa Yang and Grandpa Jiang have a relationship. It really looks good. This matter about the jade Buddha. Maybe back then. What a misunderstanding. I'm now telling the truth. Instead, the two elderly people and resentment arose in his heart. Let's take a look first. Grandpa Yang is talking about good news, right? What kind of mystery is that? Speak quickly. Lately, there was a fragment of an ancient painting drifting to Jubao auction house in the west of the city. This painting. It's quite interesting. Bearing the name of a curse. However, who gets the painting? Whoever goes bankrupt. So, it's very unlucky. DC shooting. Well, the good news is. Oh dear, this painting. It's quite rare. What's so strange is that, according to insiders, on this painting, perhaps a hidden painting. Treasure map. Treasure map. In earlier years, I've heard of it. The legend of the treasure map. Some wealthy merchants and elderly officials from the previous dynasty likes to provide treasure clues, using paintings as historical sites to conceal and pass down the tradition. It's just a mix of truth and falsehood, illusion and substance. I have appraised treasures for decades, never seen before this kind of clue, baby. Grandpa Liang, why not let me go? I'm quite interested in this painting. Since it's a remnant painting, and with these bizarre rumors, it's good to go see for yourself. Treasure map. My divine eye is in hand. I want to appraise this painting. Is he carrying a huge treasure? It couldn't be easier. If that's true, it is bound to cause a huge uproar. When the time comes, I'll be with my Fugixuan. Surely, your name will surely resound throughout Ansheng. I think it's fine. Completed. You go ahead. But still. Take my family Sherwen and Qianqian. Let them come along. Gain broad insight. Take them with you. This is Miss Liang. You must be dying of hating me. Take her along. Sigh. Forget it. Grandpa Liang did this. There must be a reason for it. Hopefully. Stop causing trouble. Cheng followed Grandpa Liang's instructions. A country bumpkin is just a country bumpkin. Thought she had adopted a godfather and soared to the top. Just wait. Sooner or later, I will drive you down. Miss Liang, I advise you to shut up. Able to paint. You still have to rely on me, a country bumpkin, to appreciate it. What if you talk too much? What was Miss? Can you bear it? Miss Mu. And the younger sister was disrespectful. Forgive me, Mr. Liang. Let's hurry up. The auction is about to begin. Next up are tonight's special lots. Number 079. An anonymous figure from the Ming Dynasty. Mountain dwelling, a remnant scroll. This is the one. Whoever buys the painting goes bankrupt. Bad luck. Who would dare to buy it? I heard the previous collector really went bankrupt. This painting has failed to sell 3 times, right? 80 million. This is not an ordinary painting. It was a vein diagram. It even goes as far as the Nanling or vein. This painting. There really is a treasure hidden inside. Hey. Have you seen enough? Is this really a treasure? Don't be putting on an act. Be quiet. This painting, it really is a treasure. Seriously. Starting bid for a fragment of mountain dwelling is 800,000 million in every way. 1,500,000. 1,500,000 times. Qianqian, stop messing around. Nonsense. Anyway, this painting is the last. They all have to be taken back to Grandpa. Whoever buys it makes a difference. I'm willing to pay to buy it. She should thank me. 1,500,000 2 times. Forget it, Mr. Liang. Capturing the painting is the most important thing. It doesn't matter who takes the photo. 1,500,000 3 times. Congratulations to this young lady on the successful transaction. Mine now. Miss Mu is magnanimous. She couldn't shake the feeling that something was off with Liang Qianqian. Forget it. The left-right painting is finally in my hands. Return to the Liang family first. The secret of the vein map. Tell the 2 grandfathers before we talk. Grandpa. I took a picture of it. This is truly a treasure. There must be a treasure map inside. Alright. No wonder she's my good granddaughter, Liang Xiaodong. What an extraordinary eye. Grandpa. This painting is definitely a treasure. Thanks to Miss Mu's keen eye. Sigh. Where are these words? Qianqian said. She paid for it. Money and goods are both settled, right? This painting. Naturally, Qianqian deserves the credit. Of course, I paid for it. Of course, that's what I got myself, when I find the treasure. Let's see who still dares to call me Liang Qianqian. Not a newly appointed master of treasure appraisal. Miss Mu. Could there be any objections? Grandpa Liang, what do you mean by that? Old Liang. This is inappropriate. Credit is attributed to him. You and I know it all too well. You don't care. Old Jiang. Our Liang family finally managed to produce something. A master appraisal who can bring honor to one's family. What do you want me to do? How? Only your Jiang family is allowed to have successors. He took in a wonderful granddaughter. Then you won't allow the Liang family. There has also been a capable junior. Someone. Escort old Jiang and Miss Mu back. I'll find someone to publish it in the newspaper tomorrow. That's the story for Tushio. Our Liang family is wealthy. Liang Qianqian, a discerning eye to recognize pearls. They discovered a treasure map from an ancient painting. when the time comes. My family's reputation is like Qianqian, and certainly did not deliver it. Your goddaughter, Jiang Yunhe. Let's go. Speechless, aren't you? You probably don't know yet. Actually, my grandfather. I've been watching you and this old man for a long time. I can't stand it. Sigh. Why is that? I really didn't expect that. Finally. He has been my close friend for 50 years. He set me up a trick. I've dragged you down with the child. Grandpa, don't worry. They want to drive people out. Let's head back first. There was still a turning point in this matter. Sigh. Granddaughter. Liang Xiaodong's move. It really caught us off guard. Painted in his hand. Once the news of the treasure map was made public, Liang Qianqian can do it. Climbing up by stepping on your reputation. What you said is a turning point. But really? Grandpa, don't worry. Although they knew it was a treasure map, I also got the painting. But what? But I want to know what treasure is hidden inside. Where? It still requires considerable effort. We just need to get ahead of them. Got this treasure. No matter how much they make a big splash, it's also useless. You know what's hidden inside. No matter what I do, it's also you. Granddaughter of a leading figure in the world of appraisal. Of course, I have my own skills. However, about the treasures inside, just the two of us, not enough. He still needed to find some helpers. Who are you planning to find? I'll go contact a boss tomorrow. Other paths are broad, deep connections. He must have a way. It should be helpful. We'll discuss it together then. All right. Grandpa will follow your arrangements. Liang Qianqian, you want to step on me to climb the ladder? Then let's take a look. Who will be the quickest? Old Jiang. Miss Mu. How come you have time to come to my place today? Is there something urgent? Boss Qi. You've been running the shop for so many years. Determine the sourcing channels for rough stones. You probably have some understanding. Raw stone channels. Of course. Miss Mu wanted to buy fabric. I can. Let me introduce a few reliable mine owners for you. It's not that I want to buy it. They want to sell. Sell. Selling raw stones. Miss Mu has some good material in her hands. I'm looking to sell a vein of mineral news. Or veins. The one hidden in the treasure map. It's a vein. And the priceless jade vein. Miss Mu. Your news. Is it reliable? Boss Qi, you don't believe me. It's not that I don't believe it. This is a huge issue. I'm just a humble shop owner. They couldn't do such a big deal. I need to discuss it with the owner behind me. Like this. I'll invite the owner of our Qi family. Let's meet and have a detailed talk. Whether it works or not, I've done my best, Qi Ming. All right. Then I'll trouble Boss Qi. The East House. This is the one I mentioned to you. Miss Mayan and Mu. This is Jiang Yunhe, Elder Jiang. Sit. I have long admired your reputation. He became famous in one battle at the appraisal conference. Now, once again, she was old Jiang's goddaughter. Truly young and promising. President Qi flattered me. Qi Ming said. In Miss Mu's hands there was news of a vein. And I can be sure. The exact location of this vein. If the information has been confirmed, our Qi clan can make promises. He expressed his gratitude. Miss Mu. What other requests are there? Yen Yen. On the Liang family side. Qi's own. I have one more request. If this vein is successfully developed, I requested to publish it in the newspaper. The well is now called by name. This vein was discovered by me, Mu Yan. Ha ha ha. Of course. The credit is yours after all. Where is the vein? We can send people to verify right now. Nanling. All right. Miss Mu said straightforwardly. There is no time to delay. I'm coordinating the exploration team right now. Let's set off immediately. Qi Zone. The surface features of this area are not obvious. It doesn't really look like there's a vein. The instrument response is also very weak. The instrument's response is also very weak. This is the place. You two can try digging first. About 3 meters down. There really is something. It is a raw stone. The texture is very pure. The East House. Look at the quality. If we develop this land afterwards, then there's no need to go import it at high prices from abroad. Miss Mu really has a keen eye. If it can be successfully developed, I promise you 100 million. No, 500 million. The full amount will be transferred to your account. Let's invite reporters from across the city to come and interview again. Celebrated in the newspaper. Thank you, President Xi. Yen. Grandpa really has someone to carry on. Now, we don't need to be afraid. What kind of trouble has the Liang family caused? Found it. This hidden thread points to Nanling. Grandpa, then let's quickly announce the news. Take me, Liang Qianqian, for example, unlocking the secrets of ancient paintings. A map of the Nanling or vein was discovered. Alright, waiting for this news. Spread throughout the city. The whole city would say it. Our Liang family has appreciate rare talents. And it can even be identified. A genius in the vein map. Mu Yan must be furious. It truly was worth it. I studied it for a whole week. Alright, I'm calling the media right now. Old Lu, let me tell you some breaking news. My granddaughter, Qianqian, in ancient paintings, a vein map was discovered. Or vein map. Old Liang, you're not talking about the Nanling or vein, are you? How do you know? Now, the city's reporters. They were all interviewing downstairs at Qi Group. Miss Mayan and Mu. He discovered the Nanling or vein ahead of time. Qi is already halfway through development. Old Liang, I'm hanging up now. I have to rush over too, stealing the news. What? Mu Yan had long known. He is currently being interviewed. No, it is not allowed. He couldn't be allowed to succeed. Let's go. Leave the Qi Group. Miss Mu, how did you find out? What about the Nanling mineral vein? Is there any help from old Jiang? Nonsense. Nonsense. Hurry up and take a picture. That mineral vein. It wasn't Mu Yan who discovered it at all. What's going on? Old Liang also arrived. Old Liang, what do you mean by that? What's going on? Old Liang. If you have any grudge against me, you can speak frankly. Why be implicated? My granddaughter. Resentment. The Nanling mining vein. It is hidden within the paintings. That candid painting. It's my granddaughter. Bought with real money. You must have been eavesdropping somewhere. Otherwise, how would you know? Nanling mineral vein. How do you know? At the time, it was at the auction. Sanghua was the card I raised first. That one glance was enough. I get it. Impossible. We studied it thoroughly. It took a week to crack it. You said you could tell at a glance. It's your grandfather. Nor did he dare to speak of himself. You must have that kind of insight. So what do you want? I want to have a match with you. Let's see how you want to compare. I was taken by someone surnamed Jiang. Suppressed for decades. People only know Jiang Yunhe. Who knows me, Liang Xiaodong. Promise her. Today. The reputation of our Liang family. We must earn it back. If it's a gamble, then gamble. Mu Yen. Let's see the real show on Antique Street. Old Liang. You brought us here. Is there something going on? Our Liang family. He has been running a business on Antique Street for many years. Usually. He took care of him a lot. Everyone's business. Yes. Many thanks to Elder Liang for his care. All right. It's your turn. It's time to step in. I'll review it later. How to put it. I don't need to teach you. All eyes were watching. There are so many reporters. The value of antiques. It's a matter of personal preference. What my granddaughter picked. Naturally, that's excellent. As for that country girl. Old Liang was reassured. We understand. I will definitely help Miss Liang win this contest. After the matter is accomplished, all of you pay rent. Reduced by 30%. Dear viewers. This is where the event is about to take place. Antique Street of the Appraisal Showdown. Rixin News. I originally thought Rixin. I interviewed about the antique loss case. Nengden's headlines. It seems this showdown will overshadow them. Stop chatting. Here they come. Grandpa. This time, the competition. I have to win. Grandpa will take care of everything. Don't worry. Yen. Grandpa has dragged you into this. Liang Xiaodong came for me. Old Jiang, please don't say that. Back at the appraisal conference, if you hadn't spoken out righteously, Yen couldn't say, and they bullied him. They have ill intentions. It has nothing to do with you. Grandpa, Mom, don't worry. When soldiers come, they will resist. When water comes, earth covers it. With the divine eye in hand, let her be as she pleases. What kind of scheme is there? You definitely can't beat me. Two people. Please start choosing. $28 million. Transform the 9 stems into 8 million. This is no ordinary antique. This is a national artifact lost abroad. Antique Street. He really is a hidden talent. The carving is ancient and unrefined, and possessed the Han style. The jade pieces are also quite good. Yen. Are you sure you choose this one? The Liang family entrenched themselves. Antique Street has been around for many years. Resources that Liang Qianqian can mobilize. He and his connections should not be underestimated. She chose something. I'm afraid. Grandpa. Don't worry. That's it. I'm sure I'll win. This Antique Street. It's time for a new owner. Time's up. Please show your treasures for the selection. Miss Liang's color. It looks really nice. Miss Mu, about that. Utterly dusty. Is it jade? Just compare this to me. Let's start the evaluation. This item was a court standard of the Ming dynasty. It was surprisingly well preserved. Rare and rare. Rare and rare. The craftsmanship is exquisite. Market value is at least this amount. 5 million. Only more, not less. Miss Liang truly deserves her family heritage. What a sharp eye. That green one. Made of green jade. The carving work, not bad. But jade-like materials. Not really top tier. The dyeing is also mixed. The shape is too small. This is a Han Dynasty jade artifact. There are quite a few in the small parts market. At most, 500,000 is the best. After all, Miss Mu is still young. Less exposure to high-end luxury brands. I was able to choose this one. That's already pretty good. But compared to Miss Liang's. What's going on? Earlier, when I saw Miss Moo pretty good at appraising treasures. Why this time? Could she be about to lose? Could it be the Liang family? He bribed the judges again. So many judges. And bribed them all. Impossible. $5 million. Compared to my national treasure worth hundreds of millions, the Liang family really did make another move. What a pity. You missed a calculation. I announce this competition, and so on. This game. I can't lose. What are you doing? Trying to cheat him. Jiang Yunhe. How did you teach it? What about this granddaughter who can't accept losing? Why would he dare say that? I'll take it. This is what the nation loses abroad. Classified cultural relics. Who dares to say that? It can't compare to an ordinary antique. It is a national first-class cultural relic. Really? And so on. I think I've seen the news before. Some time ago, there was indeed a report of a batch of cultural relics being stolen. You're talking nonsense. This is clearly one thing. Ordinary antiques. How could it possibly be an artifact? I won. This round is me, Liang Qianqian. If this really is an artifact, you're smashing it now. It is the crime of intentionally damaging cultural relics. Do you want to go to the police station for tea? Qianqian, come back. Stop scaring people here. Who doesn't know you're here to win? Just made up on the spot. Is this just making things up? Just take a look and you'll know. Are there any cultural relics experts present? You can tell at a glance from the stage. That one. I'm covering the Cultural Relic Portal news. I heard it was from the National Cultural Heritage Administration expert panel. Investigating a theft case in the city. Maybe it's nearby. What? No need to look for us here. Ma Zheng from the State Administration of Cultural Heritage. This thing. We reported the theft. The characteristics of Western Han jade carvings are very similar. Could we take a closer look? Please. Please. After a preliminary comparison, the decorative size is jade. That really is it. The missing Western Han jade carving. It is a national first-class cultural relic. What is truly an artifact? It really is a national treasure. Oh my God, it really is a national treasure. This girl is a goddess. From a pile of goods. Precisely retrieve national cultural relics. Dear viewers, results of the appraisal duel. There was no doubt about it. The contest chosen by Miss Mayan was. It is a national first-class cultural relic. Its value simply cannot be measured in monetary terms. This contest was contested by Miss Mu Yan. Impossible, I disagree. She must be cheating. Otherwise, how could she possibly do it? You can recognize the artifact with your eyes. Jiang Yunhe, what gives you the right to do this? Why should you have it? A granddaughter like this. I am a descendant of the Liang family. Is it really that I can't compare to you? One who got where he is by luck. Where does this even begin? Yan Yan relies on talent and hard work. I also started from scratch. What does it have to do with fortune? Could it be because of that statue? You're just a fraud with a nominal reputation. That white jade Buddha from 50 years ago. It was clearly a fake I bought at a street stall. But you can't even tell what's real or fake and treat them like treasures. With your insight. Why should he be revered as a master? Why should you suppress our Liang family for decades? What is going on here? He didn't see it in his eyes. Grandpa Liang, you're mistaken. My grandfather had long noticed. That Buddha is fake. What? A fake white jade-seated Buddha. It is impossible to preserve them intact for 50 years. During this period, my grandpa must have noticed long ago. It's nothing like what you think. That Buddha. I immediately recognized it as a counterfeit. But that is a testament to our brotherly bond. I thought you were genuinely helping me. Even if the item is fake, the feelings are genuine. So I never said it outright. Unexpectedly, this friendship is in your eyes. Competition turned into schemes and humiliation. Not impossible. Mr. Liang, now there is something more important. This national first-class cultural relic. Why is it here? Antique Street at your stall. We need an explanation. The goods came out of that store. No, that's not my business. Follow me, that's all you need. Goods distributed uniformly by the head office. Half of the goods on our street. All are moving from the main line. Contact the police immediately. Mr. Liang, Now it seems you need to come back with us, assisted with the investigation. Grandpa is done. Yen, old Jiang, look. The Liang family father and daughter are suspected of reselling national cultural relics. The evidence is conclusive. Yesterday, the official arrest was approved. The news made the headlines. It's truly a case of self-sowed misfortune. By the way, Yen, in the previous wager, the Liang family's antique dealership, didn't I lose to you? When do you plan to take over? Mom, you really reminded me. Grandpa, the Liang family collapsed. Now is the perfect time for us to expand. I plan to take the company, change to Mu Family Antiques as the flagship store of Figixuan. What do you think? Good idea. The location is great and the area is large. Decorate it nicely. It will definitely become a big deal. Alright, I'll call someone to clean up right away. Congratulations, Miss Mu. Now, the entire antique street. Your shop is the one that counts. The biggest and most impressive. I really didn't expect that. How did we get where we are today? Good and evil will eventually be repaid. The Liang family brought this upon themselves. Yen, from now on, this burden. But I'll leave it to you. May I ask if you are Miss Mayan? You have your express delivery. Who sent it? National Cultural Heritage Administration. He invited me to the meeting. That's a good thing. Good thing. It must be about recovering the artifact last time. If recognized by the National Cultural Heritage Administration, your reputation. But that's not all. They're in our city. Maybe. It can spread throughout the country. Alright, then I'll go to Hui Hui. Miss Mu. Thank you for assisting us last time. Recovering Western Han jade carvings. But things are not that simple. That theft case. We lost. It's not just a jade carving, moreover, and a large group. Equally precious ancient artifacts. The whereabouts of these jewels are unknown. Yes. We got tips. This batch of jewelry, the criminal. Hidden among a large number of imitation. They plan to act in batches. At present, we locked onto an underground area. Trading dens. Right outside the city. We need someone to sneak in. Accurately identify them. Genuine artifacts mixed in inside. Buy us time to collect evidence and make the final arrest. Director Lin meant for me to go. That's right. Your ability to appraise treasures is well known to all. This is beyond doubt. This is the safest method. We've arranged one for you. A wealthy heiress obsessed with jewelry. And provide close protection for you. Your task is to distinguish truth from falsehood. Try to delay the transaction time. Until our people are in place. After the matter is accomplished, National Cultural Heritage Administration, you will be awarded a special contribution medal. And a prize of 10 million as compensation. Alright, thank you for your courage. The car was right at the door. Identity information and communication tools all in the car. Remember, safety comes first. Miss Mu, inside is the target location. I will accompany you inside. Protect your safety. Divine Eye, this time I'm counting on you. Let's go. Big brother is here again. A wealthy young lady with nowhere to spend it. These rich girls. Hearing about cultural relics and jewelry, they rushed up. Honestly, I don't know anything. All they know is to pick the ones that look good. It's easier to do business when you're foolish and have plenty of money. I heard you have quite a few here. Such a great product you won't find anywhere on the market. Don't try to fool me with inferior goods. How could that be, miss? Come here, they're all our treasured items. Let this distinguished guest carefully select carefully. The rules are simple. 2 million per session. Choose any one. Luck on my side. You chose a genuine artifact. That is priceless. Luck is average. Jewelry is also worth it. This is all Myanmar. Special sources of goods that come out. Then I really have to pick carefully. He found it. But now, the people from the Cultural Relics Bureau outside, not yet in place. And you can dress up a little. Trick them. The first few groups. Not a single one recognized the real thing. This time, we still make sure to make money. Don't say too much. Miss, have you watched it yet? Here's the rule. Pay first, then pick out goods. Here, there are tens of thousands. That's enough to make 5 payments, right? Enough already. Of course, it's up to you. Money comes so easily. As expected, Fools have more money. This brooch matches my dress quite well. This one looks good too. This chain is actually a bargain. Truly brainless. Twice, still 3 chances left. Although this style is a bit old-fashioned, but my sister, I just like this old-fashioned vibe. Better to give her away. It must be luck. It must be luck. Otherwise, how could he just toss it in his bag so casually? There are still 2 more chances. This style. I'm afraid I won't find a second one. I'll give it to my mom. Did she really recognize him? How come you have 2 pieces? Shut up. Check on Cheng. Is there a daughter surnamed Mu? This is the last one. Ready, Miss Mu is ready. That's it, 3 items in total. You were just pretending just now. Who exactly are you? Big brother. I found out. Recently, there has been a master appraisal in Anshan. Her name was Mu Yen. It was her. Mu Yen. You're asking for death. Don't touch me, you're surrounded. Take it away. Miss Mu, it's really thanks to you this time. Not only did they recover national treasures, and besides, he even helped us take down one transnational criminal gang. 3 cultural relics. Not a single one is missing. Since ancient times, heroes have emerged from the young. Oh, no woman can emerge. Next week, our National Cultural Heritage Administration, an award ceremony will be held. It will be awarded to you at that time. Special contribution medal. There was also a bonus of 10,000 yuan. Please be sure to be present. Then I can take my grandfather and mom with me. Get up. Of course. It is our honor that they can go. Dear viewers, this is it. Recently, there have been several instances of assisting in the recovery of national treasures. Master appraisal artist Mu Yen. He was just over 20 years old, but his eyesight rivals that of industry leaders. Miss Mu, so many precious cultural relics have been recovered in succession. Do you have any secrets? There was no secret to it. It was just a bit of luck. Plus, I don't want to let the ancestors have something to do and only lost outside. My Yen Yen has really grown up. My position as a leading figure in the treasure appraisal world. It's time to replace them. Miss Mu, thank you.